Good morning, Panthers.
And happy Friday. I'm Carrie-Anna.
And I'm Mia.
And we have finally made it to March, which for many seniors means college decisions.
While this can be a daunting month, it is even more important to prioritize taking care of yourself.
Especially if you're like me, navigating the many unknown future paths. So go easy on yourself and have a little more compassion and pride for how far you've come.
Before we get into this week's sports show, let's take a look at today's elective spotlight, video production and broadcasting.
5, 4, 3, 2,
This Wednesday, the baseball team took on Flint Ridge Prep. The game started off strong with impressive pitches, allowing players like Owen Guida and Emil Ramirez to score, bringing the game to 2-0 by the second inning. Throughout the game, NP's teamwork paid off and earned them multiple scores against the Wolves, with Caden Englehart leading the way.
With the Flint Ridge batter receiving a foul in the second half of the game, the Panthers kept a strong lead. In the end, the Panthers defeated the Wolves with a final score of 9-0 with a home run from Nathaniel Nunez. We'd like to congratulate the baseball team on their impressive win.
Let's take a look at this week's scores so far. Starting on Monday, boys lacrosse faced Simi and unfortunately lost. Then on Tuesday, boys tennis fell short to Oaks. However, golf took home a win against Buenaventura.
We also had 2 more wins on Tuesday as softball won against Grace 6-3 and girls lacrosse competed against Glendale and won 10-8. And on Wednesday, baseball brought home a 9-0 win against Flint Ridge Prep.
Great job to all of our athletes.
On Tuesday, the boys golf team hit the course at Los Robles for a matchup against Buena. The team showed solid focus and consistency throughout the round, battling through each hole with strong drives and steady putting.
Leading the way were varsity players Matthew Klinger and Aiden Peters, who both stepped up with key shots that helped keep the game competitive. From long drives to clutch putts on the green, the team showed great composure and teamwork all afternoon. The Panthers ended up taking home the win, with the overall score being 368-457, with strong performances across the course and great effort from the entire lineup. The team continues to build momentum as they move further into the season.
With spring sports being in full swing, there are many exciting upcoming games to look forward to.
Tonight, both girls and boys lacrosse and JV baseball head to Oaks Christian, while varsity baseball heads to Simi Valley.
Also tonight, boys and girls swimming and diving head to Westlake to compete, while boys volleyball faces Oaks Christian at home.
Tomorrow, track and field head to Moore Park High School for the Dawn Green Invitational.
And on Monday, boys volleyball competes against Santa Barbara in the gym, while boys golf has a tournament against Calabasas.
On Tuesday, both boys tennis and baseball face Westlake, while girls lacrosse head to Don Pueblos.
And on Wednesday, stunt, along with boys volleyball and boys lacrosse, all compete against Calabasas, while baseball competes against Santa Barbara at home and softball heads to Van Nuys.
And on Thursday, girls lacrosse heads to Royal, while girls and boys swimming and diving and boys tennis compete against Agora, while softball faces Louisville. And before we send you back to your class, here is a quick announcement. By going to the Habit on March 23rd, you can help support our ACSL program.
This helps to prevent student fees and support the middle school tutoring program. Also, a friendly reminder that tonight IB Theater has their IB Showcase. It's a free event that you can come to support IB Theater as well as enjoy some entertainment.
That concludes our first sports episode of March.
And with daylight savings time beginning on Sunday, make sure to prioritize your sleep this weekend.
That is definitely another way you can care for yourself.
And with there only being a few weeks left of quarter 3, spring break is quickly approaching. Thank goodness.
So be sure to care for your grades and turn in all your work.
Let's have a motivational march. And finally, my favorite part of the episode, my joke. What comes after part B?
What?
Partay!
That was a good one.
And with that, let's partay on into the weekend. Whoop whoop!